In this video I'm going to show you how to create high converting squeeze pages. The first thing we're going to discuss is the headline of your squeeze page. The headline of your squeeze page is the most important part of your entire squeeze page, because this is the first thing that people see when they come to your page. So you've got to make sure that you've got a good headline with a good call to action, and it makes people want to read more, and it makes people want to stay on your page for longer to find out more. The first tip is going to be use power words in your headline. Power words, I mean words like reveal, free, basically words that really pull people in, and it creates attention. I've also used the words cash sucking, because cash sucking is a lot better than using the word making. I mean, I could have put how to make money with AdSense and Amazon affiliate sites, but that doesn't sound very good, does it? So I chose the words cash suckings because it basically improves conversions and it holds people to the page more, and this is exactly what you're trying to accomplish with a squeeze page. So I use a lot of these different power words in my headline. Now what I've done is I've included a big list of power words below this video, so you can copy and paste them into a notepad of your own, and you can use all those power words when you want to make your own headlines for your own squeeze pages, and they're going to help you a lot. So there'll be a big list below this video, so grab them when the video's over. So the first tip is to use power words in your headlines. This is imperative that you do this, because without power words your headline won't look very exciting, and it's not going to pull people in, and people aren't going to want to stay. It's just a fact. Okay, headlines need to pull people in, otherwise your conversions are going to plummet, and if you haven't got good conversions, then this entire list building system that I'm going to teach you isn't going to work if your conversions are really low. I mean, it will actually work, but you're going to need a lot more traffic to get subscribers, and obviously that's, the key is to try and get as many subscribers with the smallest amount of traffic. So make sure you include power words in your headline. The next thing we're going to discuss, the next tip, is include videos in your squeeze pages, because they generally increase conversions. I say generally, sometimes there will be a few exceptions when you may include a video and it might actually lower your conversion. However, most of the time videos will increase your conversions, whether it be a screenshot, kind of a screen capture like what I do in this video, or you could actually show yourself on video. So any type of video generally increases your conversions, because people love to watch videos. But that's not to say that if you always use a video you're always going to get a better conversion rate than if you just use text. But this is where your split testing comes in. Obviously you need to split test a capture page, or a squeeze page that you create with a text headline, and a completely a squeeze page which is made up of mostly text, and split test that against a squeeze page which has a video on it, and then you can then test to see which squeeze page converts the best. Tip number 3, you want to try and use numbers in the headline. As you can see, I've used $150 to $700 per month. Numbers always hold people's attention more, they create more attention. So again, numbers in the headline are a big one. I always try and use numbers in my headlines. They work really well. Next thing is the bullet points. Bullet points are really important. Even though they're below the fold, people do still scroll down. Now the key to bullet points is they must pull people in. Okay, I haven't just wrote a few sentences here and left it at that. I've carefully worded these bullet points so it makes people want to opt in to watch my videos. So for instance, the first bullet point, 7 things every site you build must have. Without just one of these, you are doomed for failure from the start. This is, I mean, all these bullet points are completely true. If you watch my course, then these are completely accurate, because I do show you like 7 different things that you must have, and these are all completely true. So obviously, don't tell any lies and stuff on your squeeze page. Make sure everything's accurate and the truth, but just make it sound more exciting than rather than just having a boring one line of text which doesn't sound very good at all. I could have put on here 7 things to have on your site to make more money. You know, I could have put that, but that doesn't sound very interesting, does it? So instead I've put 7 things every site you build must have. I've capitalised that. Without just one of these, you are doomed for failure from the start. So it's making people think, well, these 7 things I must have on my site, have I got them on mine? And it starts to make people think, you know, have they got these 7 things on their site? What if they are just doing one of these things that I've mentioned? That's probably why they're not making any money. And it starts to make people think. Again, the next one, let's go down to this one, 3 must-know tips, how I literally force Google to give me high rankings. There's 3 things that I do on my sites which basically help me to really increase my rankings. I could have put on there three things to help you get ranked faster, something like that, but again, it doesn't sound very good. 3 must-know tips, how I literally force Google to give me high rankings. Again, these are all completely relevant and completely accurate, but you just word them different to make your squeeze page convert better. So I think you get the idea of that. The next tip is your opt-in box above the fold. This opt-in box here, generally they convert better if they're above the fold, because you don't want people to have to scroll down to opt in. There are some squeeze pages I know that they have like a headline, then a picture, and then you can scroll down. A few like old school squeeze pages that I used to use, they can work okay in certain markets and different niches, but generally I've found if your opt-in box is above the fold, it converts a lot better than if it was below the fold. And when I say below the fold, I mean down here somewhere. So because people are lazy, people will come to your page and they want to see what's going on, they want to read your headline, they want to see what you're offering them, what's in it for them, and they want to opt in, sometimes without even scrolling down. And some people are lazy, that's just the way people are. So having the opt-in form up here on the right hand side above the fold will definitely increase your conversions. The next tip, only make the video short. When you make a video for your squeeze page, if you do include a video, this is, don't make it very long. As you can see, look, mine's 2 minutes 6 seconds. Don't make the video very long. You don't want a 15-minute video on your squeeze page, okay? People don't want to come to your squeeze page and be sat there for 10 or 15 minutes watching a video, watching you harp on about a lot of stuff, okay? Make it short, make it snappy, to the point, show people what you can do for them and how you can help them. In this video of 2 minutes, I've basically shown people some of my income screenshots of my AdSense earnings for my affiliate sites. Just basically said this is how much you can potentially earn, and you know, I'm no big guru. I've just basically used my system, and I've made quite a few different sites, and these are the type of results that the average person can get, and that's all I've done. And again, that's helped my conversions. The next tip is include the word free a lot in your squeeze page. I briefly mentioned this earlier, but I've mentioned it there, I've mentioned it there, and underneath there, so that's 3 times. Again there, it's 4 times. Again there, it's 5 times. So as you can see, the word free is really important on your squeeze page, because you are giving information away for free, and you want to try and clarify that by having the word free in your page a lot. Obviously don't make it unnatural, don't literally put the word, you know, free all along here. There's no need. Just fit it into your to your squeeze page naturally, but try to obviously include it at least 3 to 4 times at least. So this will definitely improve your conversions, because obviously people like anything that's free. The next thing is professional looking pages will improve your conversions generally. Again, I say generally because there's going to be a few exceptions. You may have all these fancy pages, and then you might do a split test, use a basic page, and the basic page might outperform the really good flashy page that you've got. In some cases, yes, that does happen, but generally, most of the time, the types of pages that convert better are ones like this, as you see in front of you. This is from Optimized Press, and it's got a good call to action on the side here. It's got a professionally looking design template, so everything's clean, and it's even got a Facebook icon there so people can share this page. So generally, if you've got a professional looking page, then it will convert a lot better than a general HTML ugly looking kind of a page. But that's not to say that you shouldn't ever only test any of these other pages, because you should, because you never know, you may find a template that's quite boring and quite dull, and it might actually work better for you, for your particular product, or for your particular gift that you're giving away for free. So the most important thing is to remember that you obviously must split test, which we will get to that in a different video, but to try and use generally templates that look quite good, that look professional and look trustworthy. They're pretty much all the tips for the squeeze page. This is how I can convert 42 to 50% of the traffic that comes to this page, because of everything that I've just given you. So all of those tips that I've just given you, I've included in the squeeze page. So I'm going to quickly run through these very quickly, and then that will be the end of the video. So tip 1 is use power words in your headline. Okay, so make sure you've got plenty of power words. There'll be a list below this video of power words, so you can use them for your squeeze pages too. Tip 2, in your videos, videos generally increase conversions. So whenever you create your squeeze pages, if you can, try and create a video of some description. Sometimes you can't, or sometimes you won't want to use a video. That's absolutely fine, but if you can, try and use a video and at least split test it to see what difference it will make, because videos do generally increase conversions. Tip 3, use numbers in your headline. As you can see, I've used the numbers here to show the type of results that you can get for each affiliate site that you build. So numbers is a massive one. Okay, always include numbers in your headline if you can, that is, if it's relevant. The next tip is bullet points must pull people in. So make sure that your bullet points pull people in, and your bullet points sound interesting rather than just one boring sentence. Okay, so that's a great way to improve your conversions as well. Only make your video short. If you do make a video, try and make it less than a few minutes long. As I said, you don't want to bore people by having a video that's like 10 or 15 minutes long. There's no need. A squeeze page should be short and snappy, just to get people to opt in, and that's all you need people to do. You don't want people to be sat there watching a video of you harping on for ages. The next tip is your opt-in box should be above the fold for the best conversions. Again, on the side here, as you can see, people don't have to scroll down to get my video course. They basically opt in as soon as they come to the page. Next tip is include the word free in the page as much as you can. Okay, as long as it sounds natural, that is. So include the word free 3 or 4 times, if not more, in your page, and that will definitely help to improve your conversions also. The last one, professional looking pages generally convert better than ugly looking templates. This is true in most cases, but as I said, split test the pages that you use so you can find out which pages work for you for your particular offer, because remember, not everyone's offer is going to be the same. This page might convert really well for me, but it might not convert well for you. So this is where you need to split test your different pages, your different squeeze pages that you use, and different headlines, but we will get into that, as I've said. So that's the end of this video about how to create high converting squeeze pages. I hope you've enjoyed it, and remember to use all the power words at the bottom of the page, and also you can go over this video if you've missed anything.